The global competition is preceded by a keenly contested national event held in June ahead of the grand final to be held in Russia. Competitions were held across 4 major categories, namely DJing, hip-hop dance, graffiti and rap, by some of the Gambia's most promising talents. Those selected will now travel to Russia in August to compete against other national winners in what is believed to be the world's only award dedicated exclusively to the development of street culture and sports. The competition, now in its 8th season, seeks to showcase talent across 12 disciplines. Binte, an executive member of the Kardo Gambia, believed the Gambia's inclusion, especially in 4 strong categories, marks a significant milestone in the nation's engagement with global street culture.
We can't leave the country without the blessings of our nation. And this is why we're here, to seek the blessings of the Vice President, His Excellency. And then not only that, but if if the office can also help in terms of the preparation for the trip, that would be definitely helpful. And then representing the Gambia is not something really small, so we can't do it alone. But with his blessings, of course, the discussion that we have inside, everything went on very well, and we're definitely hopeful that representing the Gambia is not going to be anything small come next month, inshallah.
As the Gambia team prepares to fly the national flag high in Russia, one of the winners in the national contest, Lamin Seka, known as Moon Jollof, who will be representing the Gambia in graffiti competition, called on all stakeholders and the government to support the Gambia team financially and in kind.
The most problem that we're facing is financial support, and that thing needs to come most likely from our government and other big bodies. But now at this moment we are hoping to have that more from our government, because we didn't have much time again. It's next month, so we have just few weeks to go. And if you have a good preparations, it counts at the competition there when you are around. You know how prepared your nation did for you, then you will gain more hope before leaving the Gambia.
Officials describe Kardo as not just a contest, but an effective social ladder that contributes to the development of the creative potential of young people, popularization of a healthy lifestyle, and formation of a positive image of street culture. The award provides a unique opportunity for self-realizations, professional growth, and international recognition. Next to call on VP Jallow was the UNICEF country representative, who briefed the Vice President on the report and recommendations of the UN Committee on the Rights of the Child. Published in February 2025 review of the Gambia, despite the successes registered by the Gambia government, the reports expressed serious concerns about what it called widespread violence against children, particularly girls and those with disabilities. The committee urges government to strengthen child protection laws, enforce them effectively, and establish mechanisms to identify and address violence against children. It also recommends the implementation of mandatory reporting system for child abuse and neglect with designated focal persons in schools, communities, and care institutions.
One of the areas that we discussed in particular is the situation of the children who are now in institutions like Dara or Majalis, because we know what has happened very recently. And then it is a great concern for all of us, and we wanted to receive his guidance, his suggestions, because he is also an educationist, so he would be very much able to guide us on what should be the next steps. So that is one area. The other area that we discussed is mobilizing the domestic resources for ensuring that every child is ensured with good nutrition, and malnutrition is being addressed, so Nana can be supported from the domestic budget, as well as for immunization. So both immunization and nutrition are actually helping children to survive.
The committee also emphasized the need for robust legal framework to protect children from violence and exploitation. It as well calls for the establishment of effective mechanisms for identifying and addressing violence, which includes creating systems to detect and respond to abuse against children and cases of negligence promptly. Reporting for GRTS News, I am Omar P. Jallow.